Hi, it's Davin Sundvik with Sundvik Realty. It's January 2024, and we're going to go over the MLS and their free tool that they have in order to follow up with brand new buyers. Now, when I say brand new buyers, I just mean you just had a conversation with somebody who is a new prospective buyer. They're not pre-qualified with a lender yet, and they're not actively looking. And the reason why I want to make that distinction is we want to focus our time on people who are pre-qualified and actively looking. That's going to have you have the best odds of success in your career. But we still want to make sure we're reaching out to those people when we're too busy focused on our active clients, on those people who are still in the process. We want to keep them interested and reminded in us. So this is a very useful way to send them information that they want to receive that they're going to enjoy. All right, with that being said, let me show you how to send an automated email using the MLS to brand new buyers. Okay, I've got this recording going live. So I'm actually stopped talking as I'm screen recording here. So in your matrix, you will see, if you go under my matrix, you'll see dashboard, you'll see auto email. This is where you can manage your clients that you create using the One Home app. How we access this is actually through our search tab though. So we're gonna go to new search. All right, after that, we need to click off under contract show and contingent on sale. The reason for this is because I only want to show my clients actual listings that they can view. And the reason for this is I'm going to leave this automated email up. Even when they pre-qualify, they're still going to get this automated email, and I'm going to show you why at the end of this. But I only want listings that they can actually go view. If they were to get pre-qualified today and text me, hey, I love this home that you sent me in your automated email, can we go view it now? And the answer would be what? It would be yes, because I only showed them properties that are active. So that's why we're selecting that first. All right, the active date ranges, we can play around with this if you want to. This is just going to show you listings that came on or off the market within certain date ranges. I don't recommend using this one if you are not very accustomed to using this system. All right, next is the property subtype. Most of the time we're going to be in single family residential, but if they're looking for a townhouse or a manufactured home or a condominium, or they don't care, just select all, but just select the property type that they're looking to live in. Next, you can select the garage type. I'm not going to work about that too much since most buyers do not care. Okay. Then you've got days back. You can enter a date range. Now, if you only want them to see new listings in this email, which is what I recommend, you can do 0 to 7, and you're going to get a lot less listings, so it's going to be a little bit less overwhelming to them when they actually do get it. You can select a zip code if they want to select live in a certain zip code, but in general, our biggest one is actually going to be price range. For our elderly people, having a bedroom downstairs or a bathroom downstairs, sometimes they don't need a one-bedroom home. They just need a bedroom and a bathroom downstairs, so that works really good for them. Private pool, yes or no. Some people really don't want a pool, so make sure you filter that out if they don't like it. I tend to leave the furniture included part out. I don't find that the MLS does a good job at tracking that, but price is the most important one. So let's look at a fairly normal price range of 200 to 400,000. Again, you can see we've got a lot of listings available, and this is a good tool to know how many listings your buyer is going to see on a regular basis, right? Are they going to get overwhelmed with too many listings, or is their criteria a little bit too strict and they're not going to get but 1 or 2 emails, a month from you, right? That wouldn't be very good. So we want to kind of balance it so we're not overwhelming them, but also we're sending them stuff within their criteria. And sometimes that's a little bit tricky. So we got the bedrooms here. We're going to do anywhere from a minimum of 3 bedrooms to 5 because we know that they have 2 kids. And the bathrooms, we're going to do 2 to 4 bathrooms. Approximate living area, we know that they need a minimum of 1,800 square feet, but they don't want to be cleaning more than 2,800. So we're going to keep that in there too. Now you can start to see that the listings are a little bit less, which is okay. It's not a big deal, right? Now, if they wanted to live in a certain area, or maybe they had less strict criteria, you could use things like elementary schools, junior high school, or the high school zoning, because maybe they want to be zoned for a particular school or they don't want to change zonings, this could be very important for certain buyers. So make sure that you keep this in mind. Now, typically, if they're going to be selecting a certain school district or a very specific school, they're going to have to be a little bit looser on the rest of the criteria. Or if they're tight on this criteria, they may need to increase the price that they're willing to pay. So have that conversation with your buyer after you've used this tool to see how often are listings coming onto the market. All right, your next step is simply to go ahead and send this. Now you can save it. I recommend going to send. You go to auto email. You're going to select a contact, right? I'm going to just select myself here, but you can create a new contact. And you're going to, if you don't know how to create contacts in there, it's going to force you to get them to consent. So you're going to have to give them a phone call after you set this up and be like, hey, did you get my email? If you want to get those listings sent to you, you're going to have to click OK, right? Okay. The next thing is the subject line. I use the same subject all the time, right? Here are some new listings that are ready to view, right? Not too complicated. You can send a welcome email, and you can also edit the text on the recurring email. I don't. I just let it send the automated email. All my buyers know this is automated and not for me, so they know that to not be offended by whatever it says, because it's just going to be basic. I select mine to send out weekly on Tuesdays. The reason is because I'm very busy on Tuesdays. I've got other meetings to go handle. So this is a really good opportunity. If you know that Thursday is your down day and you're going to be manually doing work and manually calling back buyers, you may want to select a day that you're already busy doing other things and handling clients. That way, when they get your email, you have something to talk about on Thursday. And it's just good because if you forgot to reach out to them, at least at minimum, you're talking to them once a week. You can also select once in the morning, maybe once in the evening, so they're getting it twice per week. Either way would work just fine. Go ahead and click save, and that's how you do it. You've created your automated email, and you can, like I said, go into My Matrix and click on auto email to then edit or delete from there. I recommend, if you're going to edit your client's criteria, simply delete it, recreate a brand new criteria from scratch, and then go from there. And then if they have any edits or adjustments that you can't see on here, then just manually send them some listings once they're actually ready to go see something. With that being said, thank you very much for viewing our video today, getting trained up, and I'll see you guys next time.